What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Libby, and today we're going through a week of workouts. We have our live phase 2 Lift with Libby program. This is day 1. We're going to focus on glutes and hamstrings. We're doing a 4-day program this time, which we haven't done before. Usually it's 5 days. You can either throw your rest day at the end of the week, or you can split it up, do 2 days, take a Wednesday rest day, and do the last 2 days. However you want. We have 4 workouts, lots of exercises, and I'm going to talk you and walk you through them all. Today I'm a little tame because I just have a 200 milligram scoop, but it's full. And this is Cosmic Stardust from Alani, code Libby. 3, 2, 1. The humidity. Almost tried to take me out. We're starting with 5x5 hip thrust. You can use a barbell. If I wasn't at this gym, I would be using a barbell, but I'm going to use this little machine because I'm really not a machine girl, but now I am apparently. So let us begin. Now, if you're going to be using a bench, you want to get one that is right where your shoulder blades are going to be at. This whole thing is going to move, so it's a little bit different, but we don't want to overextend our back when we're going up. So the idea of my program is to implement progressive overload. We're working on hypertrophy. We want to build our muscles, but we're also going to be growing our strength at the same time. Next up, we have 4x6 barbell RDLs, dumbbells if you so desire. I usually would, but we're following the program. Just to walk you through, I have my barbell. My feet are like barely hip width apart. I like to do a mixture, but like do what you feel, okay? The idea is when you go back, we're targeting glute. We want to stretch our glute out as we go down. My back is going to stay neutral. My spine is neutral. And as I go back, that's the only thing that's letting the bar go down. And I'm going right in front of my shin. We have 3x8 reverse deficit lunges. You can find the smallest little step. It literally just needs to be breaking sea level, okay? So I'm on my little platform. We're staying in line. We're not doing a curtsy lunge and going to the side. We're going straight back. Our core is tight, and we're going to break parallel. So we're stretching out all of our muscles, our glutes, and then we come up. I don't like to do alternating because I feel like it throws off my balance. I'd rather do them all on one side first. Slay. I'm gonna get some dumbbells. Exercise is a glute medius cable kickback. Now for this, we're targeting this little baby glute over here, okay? Now typically with a glute kickback, you're just gonna see people kick straight out, but we wanna work on this, okay? We wanna really target the medius. So what I do is I'm standing here, I just step over the line and we're going to tilt our foot out just barely, but we don't need to be hinged all the way down because you're supposed to be isolating the glute. You don't want to overwork your back either, so we're kicking slightly out. We have 3x10 of these. Okay, let's do it. That wraps up week 5 and 6, day 1 of my Lift phase 2 program. We hit glutes and hams. We need to make sure that we're doing a nice little cool down. So do a little dynamic stretching, hold some positions, and you'll be good to go. But we're gonna get into shoulders, chest, and tricep and a push day tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Smoochie! Good afternoon! We're here with another workout. Today, we're hitting shoulders, chest, and triceps. We have a push day, but I'm gonna get my dry scoop in and maybe wash it down with a little pre-workout. No, with a little energy drink. And then we're gonna get started. Look at the pump now. There isn't one. And then we'll see what it looks like after. So we have barbell strict press, and we have 4 sets of 6. I have my baby 10s on here, and you know what? It's cunty, and that's the tea. So let me get into it. Let me play my Meg. First of all, I I like shoulder presses, but there's so many of them that you can do. I like seated shoulder presses, but like a strict press or military press, those are challenging because you really have to brace your core. Your pelvis is tucked. At some point, I start to get a little bit tired and I have to add a little oomph, a little baby bounce, but we love them. They do grow the delts, as you can see. Next exercise, we have a superset. So we're gonna do 3x10 cable rope tricep pushdowns, which is one of my favorites. And we're also going to superset that with 10 cable diamond front raises. I'm pinning my elbows to my sides, but my triceps are just so big that I have invisible lat syndrome. So my elbows don't touch my side, but we're literally squeezing at the bottom. The cable diamond front raise, I'm gonna step out a little bit. You're making a diamond with your elbows and you're going straight up with a little bit of a lean in your torso. So you're not splitting the Red Sea. Then we flip and get ready for our next set. That's a T. All right, our next exercise is a low cable chest fly. Personally, I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna actually do an alternative, which you can do on a live. We have different alternatives and substitutions if you don't have whatever equipment you need. But I think I'm gonna do a dumbbell chest press. You could also do a dumbbell chest fly, but I want to do a chest press. Thank you so much. We have 3x8 of these, and then after that we'll have 2 exercises left. Instead of a dumbbell chest press, I'm using machine. Well, trying to, although I'm not used to it. I might as well make use of it. Then we have 3x8. Let's do 3x8. Next we have a single arm, half kneeling shoulder press with a neutral grip. So we're not out here. Elbow is tucked in. We're going straight in line with our shoulder and we're gonna feel it. The delt, that's what we're doing. The delts are working. All right, our last exercise is 3x10 overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. Come along, let's go do this together. Let me leave this section. I'll be over here. We're choosing wisely here. We'll do this one. We ain't new to this, we true to this. All right, we're now done with day 2 of our week of workouts. A good little push day. We hit our shoulders, chest, and triceps. And I want you to make sure that you go do a little cool down, please and thank you. Just stretch everything out. Just give yourself a moment to breathe and relax. But I will be back with you tomorrow in a new fit at a new gym for day 3, which is going to be legs. We're doing quads and calves. So I'll see you then. Smoochies. All right, we're back again. Good morning, good afternoon. It's day 3. We have quads and calves today. We're on week 5 and 6 of my phase 2 live program. Day 4 though. Well, depends where you put your rest day, but it's day 3 for me. And we're starting with a barbell back squat. And we've also got some leg press and some dumbbell yuckies. So prepare yourself. I did take my pre-workout and I did open an Alani. But look at the fit, okay? She is the moment. This is New Vital Seamless. I think it's Lift Blue. And we haven't had a New Vital Seamless in so long. I also have a semi-matching bra underneath. Anyway, let's get started with our little warm-up. A dynamic warm-up. Come on. So for my warm-up, I almost always will start with some type of banded movement. Okay, let me not bang my head over here. But a good morning. A banded good morning. Oh my God, it works the hammies out, sister. You can do this body weight, which this is body weight, but I do have resistance with it. But I swear it warms up your hammies perfectly. And you have to just go slow and work on your mind and muscle connection so you can tell your body that you're getting ready to work out, okay? This is what I do for leg day usually. And then I'll point my toes out and do some little baby squats. And I feel it, Mr. Krabs. If you're skipping your warm-up, I'm not responsible for your injuries, okay? Also, if you jump over a barricade, Nobody's responsible for that but you. This is where the track Libby comes in. You guys call these hamstring scoops? Because that's what I call them. But you're hinging and reaching down and stretching the hammy. All right, and then I turn and do the same for my quads. Oh my God, I feel it, Mr. Calves. The little league. I feel like I'm gonna get a foot cramp right now. Come on, quadricep. All right, and then we do leg swings. You do whatever warm up you feel like doing, but I feel like people don't know what to do. All right, and then we go on the inside. This one, you wanna make sure you're like not in somebody's face. Good little stretch. And then 90-90s. Come on now. I'm gonna need y'all to do these. We don't have to lean back. You can if you need. But the goal is to be able to rotate with no hands because we're just so mobile and limber. All right, welcome to our squat. We're doing a back squat. I prefer a front squat, but it's okay. All right, so I stand about shoulder width apart. I have long legs. Well, I have long femurs, so I kind of have to adjust myself, but everybody's mechanics are different. I point my toes out just a little bit, and I brace my core. And then we go down, and we want to break parallel. Yeah, and our spine is neutral. We're gonna do 4 sets of 6. Let's hope that it goes well. Next up, we have a narrow and low stance leg press. There's a lot of different machines, but this linear leg press is exactly what we're looking for. So we're targeting quads today, which is why we need a narrow, low stance. If we wanted to hit some hammies, we'd be high and wide with our toes pointed out. So with no weight, I'm gonna get comfy. My feet are about hip width, narrow and low. And we have 3 sets of 8 of these. Next, we have 3 sets of 12 alternating dumbbell step-ups. I have had to change some things, change the level of this so my range of motion actually makes sense because I need to actually feel this. I don't like alternating step-ups because it's just doing too much all at once. I'm just going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other, 3 sets of that because then I can actually focus on one leg at a time instead of trying to bebop and move around and all that extra stuff. The original exercise that we have right now is a dumbbell squat. So I don't want to do that because I already did back squat. And there's also so many machines here that I still want to work my quads somehow. There's a lot of alternatives that we have on a live. I'm choosing to do a leg extension because I don't do them often. But this is actually a superset with calf raises. You can do them body weight. You can do them with a dumbbell. I think I'm going to use a little calf raise machine. But I think we have 8 leg extensions superset with 12 calf raises. We have 3 sets of that superset and then we're done. I don't know how much weight this is, but I'm going to try to burn my little legs out. That's it. Okay, welcome back. It is day 4 or day 5. You could have thrown a rest day in there if you wanted to, but we have back and biceps today. Week 5, day 4 or 5, whichever you want. And let's go get warmed up. Get you a little resistance band. I'm gonna do a little baby warm up over here with my dead stop rows. I'm doing overhand. I go shoulder width apart. I'm grabbing right outside of my legs. And I'm gonna lock in my little lats. There's no slap. We're pulling straight to our belly button. I I gave up on the pain de lait because I don't like them. They don't feel delicious. And they're just a little bit harder, to be honest. So I'm doing my bent over rows for my last 2 steps. Next up, we have a superset of bent over reverse flies. 8 of those superset with hammer to wide bicep curls. We're gonna feel nuked a little bit. We have 3 sets of 8 and 8, 8 and 8, 8, 8, 8. So we get 8 down. Thank you. Wide bicep curl. Slowly. Elbows are pinned. Hammer. Wide bicep. We now have a nice little lat pull down, which I love. And I don't ever get to use this type of bar. And my lat pull down at my other gym is air compressed, which is fine, but it's different. We have a drop set. So we're doing 4, 6, 8, 10. And we're going to decrease weight as we go through the set. We have 3 sets of 8 single arm dumbbell rows, and this is actually the last exercise, but we're just gonna put it before our cable bicep curls because that's taken right now. We're gonna lock in the lats and row. We have our last exercise is 3 by 10 cable rope bicep curls, pinning our elbows to our side. I had to get a box because this is already at the bottom and I need my range of motion so I'm not limited. Okay, 3 by 10. That wraps up the end of this week of workouts. We did 4 days. Day 1 was glutes and hamstrings. Day 2, shoulders, chest, triceps. Day 3, we did quads and calves. And day 4 was today, back and biceps. You can throw in a rest day, or you can do a full body day on your 5th day, but I wanted an extra rest day this week. So if you guys want to follow along, obviously you just watch the video, but you can follow along on the Alive app. That was week 5 and 6 of phase 2 of my lift program. But this was a good time. I had fun hanging out with you and going through all of my workouts and showing you my outfit and letting you see me tremble. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know that you did. Also be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss a video with me and you can keep up with you can keep up with me every single day on Instagram and TikTok at Libby Christensen, and I will talk to you guys later.